everybody, it's Bobby from Justice Shepherds. Posted the other, like a week or so ago, about what you guys want to pick my brain about. Well, we kind of covered cannabis oil, which I'll start with that one. Breeding and feeding, yeah. So, cannabis oil. I 100% recommend cannabis oil for your dogs. Indica plant is what I use. We actually grow, produce our own here, hence the big black fence out in our pasture. We grow our own. There's different strains out there. I recommend everybody to search, do your research on it. Blending different strains is not something I recommend new people to do. I do it because I've been in this for about 7 to 8 years, or let's just say since it became legal. So do a lot of research, but amazing stuff. I use it all the time. My dogs are right now. It's 20 degrees outside and they are on cannabis oil to help them relax, sleep, mellow out. It's an anti-inflammatory. It helps everybody to just be well in the morning. My dogs get worked hard. My girls are out in a free run all day, so there's 5 girls out there and they wrestle and play and somebody's always banged and beat up. And I actually use it for my females for giving birth. It is amazing. The last 3 litters I've used it and I've never had such easy births in all my years and such healthy puppies. We actually put the puppies on cannabis oil once they start eating. Mix it in their food, and wow, it would take me 6 hours to go into all the good that it does, but 400 different elements. Use it. And speaking of cannabis oil, I'm going to do a little review right now. Magazine sent me some of their magazines to do a review on, and I am pleasantly surprised. Modern Dog. Holy shitballs. I was so surprised. Cannabis oil. Everything you need to purchase your cannabis oil. If you live in a state that you can't produce it yourself. I live in Oregon. We're all a bunch of potheads, or most of us. Okay, me. But you can get CBD oil. It's hemp, a derivative of hemp, which I don't care for hemp, but still does everything you need. Hemp is great for pain for older dogs. It's got great articles in it. I've gotten 2 of them to look through. Thank you, Modern Dog. Your magazine is amazing. I highly recommend, if you guys are looking for a magazine, to do this. This is a good magazine. It's got great articles in it. It's got great products. It's got veterinary help in here. There's everything. Yep. Cannabis oil. So, amazing. Modern Dog, check it out. Get in there and purchase it. So feeding. Feeding is, I kind of do things differently. I went through the whole gambit when I first started in breeding 20 years ago. Raw feeding, well, that was my biggest mistake I ever made. It cost me $6,000, cost my dog pain and suffering and 2 surgeries with a broken leg. Why? Because I fed organ meat involved in the feeding, and organ meat is high in phosphorus and will counteract and shut the calcium down. So that being said, if you're feeding raw, it's good. I'm not saying it's not. What I'm saying is you got to make sure your phosphorus levels and your calcium levels are good. Your calcium level needs to be higher than your phosphorus. So if you're feeding organ meat, back off, use it as a treat. I do vegetables. We have a massive garden out here and we have a freeze dryer. We do vegetables year round for our dogs. So I like to, like in winter, okay, it's winter time. My dogs are still on kibble. They're on Diamond Lamb and Rice. I throw in the vegetables. We will throw in some meat. I try to use more natural proteins and stuff during the winter. Dogs' coats are changing. Their lives are changing. I feed by the seasons, okay? Summertime, my dogs get raw vegetables. My dogs get watermelon, things like that. I feed by the seasons. During the summer, we don't give them raw meat because we have an issue with bees, flies. So I changed that a little bit, but there's a lot of great ways to feed, but I do a heavy amount of vegetables. During the winter, we boil them. Every dog goes to bed with a warm tummy, and every morning they wake up with a warm tummy. So to me, that's huge, and they're doing wonderful on it. My feed bill is enormous with kibble, and by adding in the vegetables has helped a lot. So another product here I want to do a review for you guys. This is called the Whistle 3. It is a GPS device to put on your collar for your dog. So all you people that live in town, your dogs are little escape artists from work, you can check it on your phone and know right where your dog's at. I think that's amazing. So check it out. It's called the Whistle 3. For all these products I have, I will put links in the video, so look down and you'll see links. Now we'll get into breeding. Wow, that's a heavy one. That's a heavy one for me. I see this on Facebook all the time. I want to be a breeder. This is my first litter. And immediately see nothing but people attacking them. And I know a lot of you think you're giving them advice, you're giving them knowledge, but when it comes in text, it's taken as a beat down, and you see this all the time. So if you need advice, if it's about breeding, about training, about your dog's sick, whatever, stay off Facebook. Call somebody, pick up the phone. There are trainers out there. There are breeders out there. There are medical people. Hey, call a vet. But you want to get beat up? Do it on Facebook. You know, you'll never see me, actually you'll never see a lot of the breeders out there have been in it for years, or the trainers giving any advice over Facebook. We don't do it, because it's kind of a waste of time, because you'll look through the comments, and I've actually sat on one about a week ago, and I went through all the advice that was given, and I checked all those people. Not one of them was a trainer. Not one. They're just people that own a dog. And you don't want to take advice from somebody who just happens to have a German Shepherd. Don't even bother, okay? Don't ask advice on Facebook, because you're not gonna get it. You're gonna get a bunch of willy-nillys out there shooting their mouths off because they think they know stuff. You're gonna get people who want to do nothing but beat you down because I'm a new breeder and you have to do this, you have to do that, you have to do this. It's a crock of crap. As a breeder, I was beat down, okay? You had to get some pretty tough skin, because I've been face to face with a couple people that went off on me, and it took a lot of restraint not to grab them by the neck and throw them to the ground, because they had no clue what they were talking about when they were talking to me. And here I am, 20 years, and I'm still got really healthy dogs, doing a good job training. So if you need help in your breeding practice, please call a breeder, get yourself a mentor. It is crucial as a breeder to find a mentor. I had one amazing lady. She'd been breeding for about 30 years. Every time something came up with a litter, which every litter you produce, something will come up. Every litter. All I do is pick up the phone. I do it for people now. I have helped several new breeders step in. Fire's going by. And I've helped a lot of people, right down to sitting down for a few minutes and doing a video showing them how to save a puppy. There's so much that you really can't even go into it. So find a breeder to mentor you. They're out there. Don't stop looking, but stay off Facebook. If you can't, find a vet. I found a local vet that helped me. It was priceless to me. It was priceless. Taught me how to do IVs, how to do sub-Q fluids, how to, everything I could think of, everything I learned medically, I learned from her. It was just, those two people made me who I am today, helped me with my knowledge. And you want to pick up that knowledge fast. And I'll tell you what, there's a lot of people out there that think they know it all. I don't think I've even really touched on it that much. There's a lot I do know, but every litter that pops up, something new is there. Every litter will teach you something new. So take the time, find a mentor. And if you're a breeder out there, please, if somebody calls you, sit down and talk to them. I spend half my day, as soon as I get up in the morning, answering questions on Facebook, or people sending me messages or wanting to call them. I do this all day. So take the time. The only time I usually shut down is on the weekends or holidays. I just shut Facebook off, walk away from it. But it's crucial. If you want to be a good breeder, do it the way you want to do it, but seek help when you do it. That's all I can say. There's no law out there that says you have to do it this way. It's mandatory you do this. It's not. Do it your way, okay? So, that being said, I'm going to show you one way I do it, is this company that has been amazing to my breeding practice. I've done a video on them before. It's yourpetsource.com. Okay, I produced a little video on their wormer, or not their wormer, but their flea products that I use. And amazing flea products. This product right here kills all adult fleas within an hour, and larvae and eggs. That's crucial. Now, I had a massive outbreak. I had a dog come in about 6 years ago that was just fleas everywhere. Well, it started a whole cycle. So the last 3 years have been a nightmare for me to stay on top of this. And I've tried everything, every product I could find. But once I started using these, there's one that kills all adult fleas within 30 minutes. Bam, you break that cycle and move on. Use this one, you kill the fleas, the larvae, everything. And this is a topical, just like the other topicals. I'm not going to mention any names. These are generic versions, and their price is amazing because, you know, I've got several dogs, and so for me to have to put, you know, the expensive flea collars that actually work would be $1,000. This stuff is amazing, and this company alone sent me a case. I mean, sent me a case of all of their products to try out on my dogs. Well, I've used the flea products, I've been using the topical, and I have broke the cycle. My summer this year was not a nightmare. It was very easy. I kept a monthly dose on them, and I haven't seen a flea since. So kudos to yourpetsource.com. Now, they sent me wormer. I have not tried the wormer yet. I'm waiting for this litter to pop up. I got a litter due January 6th. And I will be using this on my litter, so get online. I will post it in the video. Yourpetsource.com, an amazing place to buy your generic versions. Save yourself some money. And not only is their product good, this company is amazing. If you have any questions, send them an email. They will email you right back. For a company to send me a full case of all their products, right down to their fish, you know, we have a huge tank here, their fish antibiotics. What that tells me, they have nothing to hide. They know their products work, or they wouldn't have sent them to me to do this video. So, that being said, check out these products. Modern Dog is amazing. Whistle 3, try it. Definitely get on yourpetsource.com. And I will post all the links on this video. But I just want to thank everybody for watching the video. If you have any questions, shoot me a message, okay? Shoot me a message. I like doing this. I think I'm going to do some more product reviews next week. I'm going to try to keep these videos going every week. It's been just completely nuts around here getting ready for winter, so it's been a couple weeks since I've done one. I have to get my kennels and my dogs all set up for winter since it's cold. So thank you everybody for watching. If you have something that you want to know about, that you can pick my brain, let's pick it. Send me a message, post a message down below, subscribe to my YouTube videos, and we will get busy doing this. I do have a litter coming up, and I'm gonna do some videos. I always do a live video feed while my puppies are being born, so watch for that. It's fun. I actually enjoy it. I'm out there by myself, so it makes me feel like I'm not alone. So it gives me kind of something to do. But I love this breed. I love these dogs. German Shepherds are probably the best. I devote my life to them. And if you want to be a breeder, devote it, okay? Because there is no half-ass when it comes to raising dogs. I don't have a life, which is sad, but it's true. But I don't go on vacation. My kids have grown, so they're not here to help me anymore. It's basically on me, but this is a huge job, but it is very rewarding. And if you think you're gonna make money doing it, you're wrong. There is no money involved here. The money all goes out. But you gotta love it. You gotta devote it. You've gotta become a trainer. You've gotta be a handler. You've gotta be a nurse. You've gotta be a doctor, everything. So if you have any questions, shoot me a message. I'm always here. To all my pup owners out there, you guys know I'm always here. Love you guys. Thank you for always being there, always taking care of your pups. You guys are the greatest, and we will see you next week. Thanks. We're out.